things are the big things. It's never being too old to hold hands. It's remembering to say I love you at least once a day. It's never going to sleep angry. It's standing together and facing the world. It's having the capacity to forgive and forget. It's about compromise, especially on when to root for the Cowboys or the Packers. Never Houston. It's giving each other an atmosphere in which they can grow. It's a common search for the good and beautiful. It's not only marrying the right person, it's being the right partner.
Julia, when I first got your phone number, I was very persistent God, y'all are messing me up. I was very persistent on texting you, and I kept asking you for a date, but you would never go on a date with me because you kept saying I had to study, I had stuff to review, but deep down I know that you and Sarah Lynn were probably just at the pool hanging out, drinking mimosas, and ever since then, I fell in love with your personality, and I loved you since then, and I knew things were real whenever I was texting you while I was at the Spurs game. They were playing the Cavs. When I finally did get the chance to go on a date with you, it was probably only because I invited her to Red Lobster. And she said, well, I don't have any money, and I told her, don't worry about it. And that was the deal breaker. It did not take me long to fall in love with you. You're selfless, beautiful, smart, intelligent, clumsy, and at times a pain in the butt. But I promise to always be there for you. I vow to take care of you unconditionally, and I vow to always be there for you. I always say you were accident prone and that I would always take care of you. I always joked around and said that we couldn't go a day without you saying, ouch, F word. With all this being said, I promise to always cherish you, tell you I love you every day, but most importantly, I vow to love you forever, always respect you, and always cherish you, and I would be the luckiest man if you accepted my vows. I love you.
It was no accident, me finding you. Someone had a hand in it long before we ever.
Today I make the biggest promise I can make. I promise to respect you, support you, encourage you, and love you. I promise to always keep laughing with you and to try not to get too mad when I'm hungry. To remember we both aren't perfect. To also not love only your perfections, but your imperfections too, like being a Packers fan. I cherish the special love and bond we share. We are so similar, yet we're so different, but we complete each other. AJ, you're my best friend, an amazing father to our son, and the love of my life. I love you unconditionally, and will continue to for the rest of our lives.
When he joined these two hearts, I hold everything.
Then by the power vested in me by the Universal Life Church in the great state of Texas, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your bride. It is my great privilege to present to you Mr. and Mrs. AJ and Julia Herrera.
Soft moonlight on your face. Oh, how you shine. It takes my breath away just to look into your eyes. I know I don't deserve a treasure like you.
Mr. and Mrs. Julia and AJ Herrera.
Show my gratitude. I tip my hand to the keeper of the stars. He sure knew what he was doing when he joined these two hearts.